Hello again, it's Handmade by Shirley. Welcome back. So what I thought I'd use some of the Gummiapan products again. And, well, this one isn't, this is Crafts 2. This is an embossing folder. Oh, and I see it's got something on it, so I didn't realise that mark was on there. It's just embossed onto my white. So, what I thought I'd do today is a white on white card. So, that's a bit annoying. So I've got my Gummiapan die cuts cut out. So I've got a couple of stems. I'm not sure if I'll use them. So this one is a peony. So that's that one. Just put them on. Then we've got this one, which is this is the stem of the peony. Rose, we can get that off. So there's that. So we have not decided what ones we'll use. And then this is the stem of this. I thought it was a daisy, but no, what did it say? It was cosmos, I believe. Said on the website. So it's cosmos, not a daisy, but I guess it could be anything really. So that's the stem for that one. And then I've got these 3 different sized flowers that I got recently as well. So they're lovely. So there's a large one, a medium sized one and a smaller one. So with a white on white card, it's really about having layers as well, different sort of layers. And just making it look good. So I've popped them on there, and I'd say this is a Crafts 2 embossing folder, but I've just noticed that's got, so I may have to come back. I must have done, I usually wash all these products, but I don't think I've washed this one. I'm giving it a wee wipe now, and I think that that's gone. So I'll come back in a minute once I've embossed it again. Right, so back now, and I've done all that. So I've cut this down. This piece is now 5 by 5. This is 4.5. So it came out nicely. 4.5 squared, and then this was 3.5 squared. So it's got different textures and sizes. So what I thought was, pop it on like that, and then I just add these. So either I would just add the three of those like that, or I didn't add them at all. I add the 2 of these and just make a floral card with those ones and their stems, which might be quite nice actually. And then just put a wee sentiment on and a couple of gems. And that is a quick, simple card in white by white. In white by white, but white on white, I mean. But white by white. I think I'll leave those ones. So, now, and I've got some nice messages here that I could add to this in white. So, really quick card. So, let me see if there's anything here we could add before I start popping it together. So, white on white always looks really, really elegant. I mean, I could have made another texture with this, but we've got the silk and weave, which is a texture, and this is silk and weave. I could have cut them out of just plain white, fair enough. Let's see if we've got something that could fit here. Collect beautiful moments. That's nice, isn't it? I think I'll go for that one. Collect beautiful moments, because I think that's really nice. And I'm going to pop it on to a piece of this that's left. So this was the offcuts. I think if I can fix that onto there and then just cut round, so that's my plan. So at the moment I'm just going to stick that there, not fully down, just so I can pop these away now. There we go, and then we can get this stuck together. So let's just get our glue. Where is it? Hiding over this side for a change. So I could put some of it up onto foam pad. Where is the foam pad, Shirley? A wee over there, but I can get it. So it's really about different kinds of textures and layers, and I suppose different heights and things in your actual card. So I'm going to actually turn this round and make it a 10-fold shape this time for we change. There we go. And then I'm thinking I might put that onto foam pads. So bear with me as I get my foam tape over here. Not too far. There we go. Pull my chair in. Right, let's just put that there. Scissors. There we go. So when I find the end of this, here we go. Just flip that over and just pop some tape on the back. And somebody at Kenilworth said, "Oh, I didn't realise that's how you held your tape." So I hold my tape down kind of in my lap and just in front of me, and then I just cut pieces off. And I said, "Well, that's, I don't know if that's how you use it." I said, "That's how I use it." So she said, "Oh, I think I might do that." She said, "That's a good way to do it." So don't know if I've started something off. Sure I've not. Alright, and then I'll just put a wee bit up there, a wee bit round the edges like that. I'll just have a wee bit on the bottom here, I think. Yep. Right, that can sit. Put that over there. That can sit on top. Now I could do something like, I could put it on like that as well. That's another option, like a diamond, diagonal, not diagonal, diamond weight if I wanted to. Or just keep it straight. We'll see in a minute. I think so, I'm not very quick at getting these off, but if you get bored you can always fast forward this part. Don't stick to me. Sticks to anything. It does live up to its name, so that tape, roller tape's from sticks to anything, and it does live up to its name. Now, will I go that way? Or just, no, I think I'll just go straight on, but that is an option. So let's just see if that's kind of straight. I'm trying to keep in camera view. Right, so let's get rid of this mess. And let's just, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to pop this onto the back of the floral's head, and then it's easier to just attach it, a bit easier anyway. So let's put that on there. Big blob of glue, far too much. Mind, just pour down like that. Try not to get that sticking to there, so that's fine. And the same with this bit here as well. So turn that round. Just pop it in that area there where there's a sort of piece that you would think that would go. So I'm just going to slightly bring it down because oh, missed. Missed. Come on, stay on. Right, so what I'm thinking is I might put the flower heads up on the tape as well. So just a wee bit in the middle. I don't need too much. I need a little bit more. Sorry, I'm out of camera shot there. I need a little bit more on this one though, because it's a bigger flower head. I could put another one on here as well. Oh, not quite that far down. And a bit there. Well, right, let's see. So if that goes there and that one, just make sure I've got it the right way around. Yep, I do. And I mean, I could just put one on them, one on it, maybe. Which one though? This one? Not sure. I'll have them both. Oh, I just have them both. I think it's quite nice with them both. So we'll just pop them on like that. So first of all, I'm going to take these off. Then I'm going to add a little bit of glue to the stem, because I'll need a bit. So just hold on to the stem. Try and get my finger off the sticky. That's better. And just hold on here at that bit. So put a wee bit on these sort of leaves here. Put a toty bit down there, and then just slight angle. I can get rid of this glue here, and if it leaves a mark, I can get rid of it by, if I can find that glue eraser. I had a glue eraser somewhere, I had several, but I can't find it. Needless to say, I am needing to do a bit of a de-stash, so I'm probably going to do a bit of a sale on my eBay channel, not eBay channel, eBay, at some point in the future, because there's a lot of stuff I really don't use, and I'd rather give it to somebody else that's going to use it. Anyway, that's by the by. So just let's pop that on there. I have to pull this over a bit. Just, that's better. And then just wipe that all away. And then I can, because that's raised up that bit, I can just chop that off at the end as well. And then I can get this collect beautiful moments. So I can either put it on this, which I've actually, or I can just pop it over the top. I think I'll just pop it over the top like that. And that is my white on white card using Gummiapan products mostly. So it's Gummiapan florals, really, the die cuts. The rest isn't. The rest, that's a Crafts 2, very old Dotty embossing folder, and this is Silk and Weave white linen card from Cintigo, and then that's just a white, flat white base. So I can put a couple of little gems on it if I want, just to, these are very pale ones. So I just put a couple of little ones of them. They're not that little. I think the smaller ones must have disappeared. So put one there. Maybe one here. And one there. Okay. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed watching White on White. Might do a few more of these, and please let me know your thoughts. And please check out my social media pages. I usually leave all the info and the information down below. If you take a look at that, please consider also buying me a coffee, which would be great. It's not compulsory, but it'd be nice if you perhaps could. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye.